Hi, I'm Jon Decker, PGA golf instructor and author of the book, Golf is My Life, Glorifying God Through the Game. Today I want to talk to you about forward shaft lean, and this is something that you'll hear a lot. You can read a lot in magazines, you may hear golf commentators talk about this, but I want to really clear up some of the confusion on this. Many times when I see students on the golf course, they actually try to create what's called a forward shaft lean in their setup. They get their hands way out in front of the ball. And first of all, in the short game, this is going to kill you because it's going to promote the leading edge of the club digging into the ground. It's going to de-loft your club, so if you have a sand wedge or a lob wedge, you're going to turn it into a 9-iron or a pitching wedge, which is not what you want to do. You don't want to change the loft that much in your setup. Just so we're clear on this, what I've done here is I've got an alignment aid and I've got it put it at an angle very similar to how I would hold a golf club, and right here's the ball behind it. And I'm using this, and a lot of times with my students, when I get someone who gets their hands way out in front, I'll put a shaft down like this and the ball right here. I want the ball to be, or excuse me, the club to be behind the ball, and I want the butt end of the club, which is the end, to be lined up right here. This would be the correct setup. So this gives them a visual, and this is a good little test. You can just stick this in the ground and grab your club, take your normal grip. If you see your hands out in front of the club, that's no good, because what you've done is you've preset yourself into a position to where you're not going to be able to get your body to be in the right position. Most people who put their hands up here, they end up hitting the golf ball with their arms and hands only. What I want you to do is put the club in the position I'm showing you, but then when you swing, I want you to produce that forward shaft lean by your body weight. You hit the golf ball with your body mass or your body weight, and you hit it with rotation. Those are the two components that we look at. Obviously, your club is going to be a third component, and that will be determined before you ever address the ball. But it's very important that you learn how to create that forward shaft lean by rotating, not by putting your arms up there. I never try to force that. So if I were to look at a tour player and stop them at impact, are their hands in front of the golf ball? Yes, they are. But their hands are in front of the golf ball because of their body rotation, not because of their hands. Their hands are reacting to the body weight. For example, if I keep all of my body weight back here on my right side, see I'm on my right hip, my hands are going to do this. The club will go where your body weight is. As my body weight moves into my left side, my arms line up with the ball. Now I get that forward shaft lean that you hear so many people talk about. So it's very important. Go ahead, take your normal setup just like this, and look down from the end of this stick right down to the butt of the club. And if that is lined up, then you've got this in a good setup position. You can go from there. Then once you've done that, take the stick away, put the club down, visualize the stick. I can see that's lined up, ball's forward. I'm going to go ahead and look at my target, hit my shot. And I know I created a forward shaft lean because I have a divot that's in front of the ball. I hit that ball very solid. Here's the evidence right here. So the divot, I always call this the crime scene. Whenever I come in, the first thing I do with a student is I look down at the ground when they've been warming up, and I kind of look and see, do I see divots? Do I see divots in, like sometimes I'll see a student make a divot here and a divot here. I know that they're not consistent. So you want to make sure that you get that club lined up with the blue stick like we showed you, and then when you swing back, try to create the forward shaft lean by your body rotation, not by your arms. If you do that, you're going to be a lot more consistent player.